Good morning, this is Will Faerber from Art to Ride, and I'm here in Orange County with Tanya today and her horse. What's your horse's name, Tanya?
Soleil.
Soleil. And Soleil has been working with me for about 6 months or so, something like that, I would say. And she started as kind of an upside down, I think. Did you rescue this horse or not? I can't believe it. Or, not a rescue, but one that sort of started as not so good and a little bit some unsoundness problems and things like that, or due to bad feet and bad back and this sort of thing. But I wanted her to help you today to see a little bit. We got the question, I feel my horse stretches down, but it feels like it's on the forehand. Well, of course, it's going to feel a little bit on the forehand in the beginning, but the main thing to think is whether the horse is swinging through behind or not. That's what will tell you whether or not the horse is going to develop correctly or not. So Tanya has just begun to be able to do this, and today is the first day that she's ever had her horse completely over the top line, all on her own and doing it, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to see her. Now let her stretch all the way down. So we're going to stretch her all the way down. Now if you notice how the diagonal pairs, that is the inside foreleg and the outside hind leg, or vice versa, are swinging nicely together, and she's got a nice active swinging trot. So that being that diagonal pair thing there is the biggest thing you need to tell whether or not the horse is just loping along on its front end or whether it's coming through enough to begin to develop. So Tanya, I want you to slow the horse down to where you lose the rhythm a little bit. I have to ask you to ride badly for a moment there for a minute, like that. Now, can you all see how the trot kind of fell apart there a little bit? The back end stopped coming through, and she is just kind of on the forehand, though she's still moving pretty good behind, but she's been doing this a while, so it's getting out of that. Slow her down just a little bit more till you lose that rhythm. I want you to kind of, there you go, like that. You kind of start to lose the rhythm. Look how the back comes up hollow. There you go, like that. Keep going. Now, you see how the back end isn't moving any longer? Now put her back into a working trot again. Get her swinging forward and active. Like that, and find your working trot. There. Now ask for a little bit more so it comes through. So very often we find that people are simply just not moving the horses actively enough forward, and that's what we need to do in the very beginning. So there, once again, now she's gotten her to stretch. And this is a horse that had also been broken at the third vertebrae, and actually today's the first day that I see this horse that she's flexing at the pole and not flexing in her neck at all, which tells me that her back is developing beautifully and all the right sort of things are happening. So once again, just a little more swing in the trot. Now I want you to bring her up as high as you can and maintain the same trot. So she has to add a little bit of leg, and as she brings her up, she tests the water. How high can I bring the pole without losing the back? That's pretty good for her, is about right there. That's very nice. Now, just to help out our online viewers, I'd like you to bring the horse's head a little higher, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to force it up, not force it up, but just bring her head up a little bit. There, like that. And you see how the back end, we begin to lose as she brings the head. See how the rhythm is lost, like that? There, now the horse is sort of arching. Now lower the head and neck, let it go back to where it needs to be, and reestablish the swinging trot. Like that. Absolutely beautiful. Now let her stretch all the way down. And once again, this is a horse that's just developing. No matter how old they are, it takes 2 to 3 years to fully develop a top line to the point that you can begin to develop collection. Keep that big swinging going. Absolutely beautiful. Once again, this is Tanya and Soleil here with us in Orange County this morning, helping us out. Thank you very much. This is Will Faerber from Art to Ride. Hope that helps. So once again, keep the horses swinging actively and look for the diagonal pairs moving absolutely together. And that is the cardinal rule of all great dressage, is when they become into collection, those diagonal pairs remain united. If they separate, that tells you the horse is hollowing in the movement. Once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time at Art to Ride.